Hello everyone, welcome to part of our Stata tutorial series titled Data Management and Organizing. In this first class, we are going to learn some very basic but essential Stata commands that will help you organize your project folders, import your data, and set up your workplace efficiently. So let's define in. First, we begin by changing the working directory. This tells Stata where to find or save file. You can see here the codes I have written cd, then double quotation. Between the double quotation I have written the direction. Here we are telling Stata to go to the folders where all our project files are stored. You will need to sense this path based on where your own folder is located. Use double quotes around the path for Windows users. Now let's create some subfolder to keep our project organized. You can see here that I have written. Here we are using the shell markdir command to create three directories: one for raw data, one for clean data, and one for reports. Then we use global macros to assign the short names to each folder. This macros makes it easy to refer to these folders later without typing the full names every time. Now let's import our raw data from an Excel file. So I have written here the codes. You can see this command tells Stata to open the file household underscore survey dot xlsx from the data folder that I created here, and I kept this file in the data folder. The options specifies which Excel sheet to import. Here I have indicated that sheet 1 will be imported, and first row tells Stata to use the first row as variable names. The clear option removed from existing data from memory before importing. Once the data is loaded, we want to save it in Stata's own .dta format for faster loading later. You can see here that I have written. This saves our dataset as a DTA file inside the data folder. That means I directed this file will be saved in the data. The replace option tells Stata to overwrite the file if it already exists. Always be careful with this option. To relate the dataset anytime later, you can use this one. This command loads the DTA file back into memory. The clear options ensure that any data already in memory is cleared before loading the new one. To learn more about any command, use the help feature. That means if you can't understand anything, just write help and what actually you are not understanding. I have written three things here. You can see help import Excel, help save, and help use. Then if you can't proceed anytime, or your data is not working, or your comment is not working, it sometimes happens because of a period, but most of the times it happens because you don't have installed the packages. So I have written some comments. If you have to install some packages, you have to write ssc install before the packages, such as ist out stock outtake. I have written here, you can see. These commands are very handy for exporting tables and regression results. We will cover them in detail in future videos. To tidy up your workspace, that's mean if you want to clean your memory, and your windows, that's mean primary windows, you should write cls. And if you want to clear your memory, you should write clear commands. More specifically, cls clear the results window and clear removes any dataset from memory. It is a good habit to start fresh before every new analysis session. And that is it for class 1. In this session, you learn how to set your working directory, create project folders, use global macros, import data from Excel, save and load Stata dataset, use the help command, install use written packages, clean your Stata environment. Stay tuned for the next classes where we will learn about data inspection, labeling and basic cleaning. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. To watch the related videos, please check the description box. If you need any help, contact with the contact numbers, mail and call over the phone. Thank you so much for watching this video.